I blew my tire on the highway. Here I am.
Okay, so first things first, we're going to go ahead and acknowledge that popped your tire is an understatement, okay? That looks like it went through a paper shredder. That looked like Jeepers Creepers was hunting you down and you got glasses, and we know how that go. Secondly, just out of curiosity, how far did you drive after this happened before you stopped? Because based on those markings on the side, you never turned the hazard lights on.
On how my boyfriend mom went from hating me to having a threesome with me and her son. Okay, so...
Wait a minute. Child, did you just say part 2, as in there was a part 1, and then somebody asked for more of the story? No. You see, your father was absent.
Pizza. Pass me that shit, cuz.
You know, I actually probably couldn't even get mad at that. I mean, this man got an Inspector Gadget arm, bro. Where you get that from?
Chicken cheeseburger with fried chicken buns.
Y'all ever see some food on social media that look real good, but you be like, you know, I probably shouldn't eat that if I want to, like, raise kids or have my legs later on in life. Yeah, I'm going to have to pass, bro. What you think, Earl?
Look him. I don't care what he said. I will beg if you let me try a piece.
Poor. What is something weird you do now to make up for it?
So I don't know how weird this actually is, but like, because I grew up poor, I have like zero value for money. Like, I can get by with so little. When I finally had enough, I felt rich. And then when I had an abundance of money, I didn't even know what to do with it. So like, I don't spend money on anything really, like, at all. Not on myself at least. And so like, I tend to buy things that I wanted when I was a kid. And I mean, it's not even like crazy stuff. Like, I got like ripsticks and, you know, skateboards and hoverboards and all kinds of stuff like that, like childish things. Like, I go and buy name brand snacks that I wanted when I was younger, but I couldn't get. I go get toaster strudels. I don't even like them, but I wanted them back then, and so I go and buy them now because I can. It's just, I don't know. I mean, I'm not the best mechanic in the world, but I'm pretty sure your car not supposed to do that. So, have you like tried flipping the battery over, or maybe putting it in rice for 24 hours? You know, life really all about perspective, man. You know, if you really think about it, it did technically still let you in.
God damn.
Good grief, he said, go, gadget neck. That man deserve a medical discharge after that one. He turned that man into a rock'em sock'em robot by the neck, boy. Bombastic bobblehead. Oh, that contraption right there for the medieval freak maidens. Yeah, you know, we got OnlyFans now, but it used to be just connoisseurs.
Oh my God.
Sister, I don't think he should keep begging. Quite frankly, I don't think he can handle it, okay? Now, I am not a veterinarian, but I think I have a solution to your problem. Now, I'm just thinking. But maybe if you gave him a piece.
See, is kwacha. 100 US dollars is like 1,785 kwacha.
You caught. That's right. Pop quiz. Now, if you got some money, you got some money from the US, and then how many times can you do the cha-cha? Shit, I was looking to.
You're gorgeous.
Oh, thank you. Can I get your number?
My number?
Yeah.
I think you might need to turn the air on in your car. Yeah. Your friend got that shark bait hoo-ha-ha.
Oh, little boys, what fun. I did not believe them when they said...
You said that's a little boy. That's a little man. That's Michael Jai White baby right there. That man like he tell you when it's time to go to bed. I wouldn't even play with Buddy like that.
Why do people back into a parking space?
Well, there's a few reasons, actually. Number one, because I can actually drive. That's usually the reason why. Number two, if there's danger afoot, I can escape faster than you because I'm facing the direction I need to go already. And you know the saying, you don't have to be the fastest person. You just got to be faster than the guy that's next to you. And that's you. Number three, we want to show off that we can actually drive. And that's, you know, pretty much sums it up.
This dry mouth spray from consumer value stores.
You mind if I call a timeout real quick? Since when did CVS have a government name? And y'all wasn't going to tell me nothing? I never even thought to think about nothing like that. It having a whole name, like, you know, it's an acronym, CVS. Boy, it was just to me, you know what I'm saying? Hey, let's go to
you, Tic Tac, for teaching me the correct way to wash berries.
Nah, wait a minute, because they told me the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice, but failed to mention this in entirety. Okay, since when did berries have tapeworms and leeches and whatnot, bro? I'm just finna eat some potato chips and die.
Expect there to be food at a party? No.
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 Yeah.
What is a party without food? It's not a party. It's a shindig at best, a gathering, a get-together, and more importantly, a function that I'm probably not going to attend.
A fat oomph if you drink the chips at the end of the bag. Well, I don't know how you ready to get some water.
Okay, first off, let me just say, if you don't drink the crumbs at the bottom of the bag, I don't trust you. What kind of psychopath are you just out here wasting flavor, okay? It's a requirement. And not only that, I need you to grab the bottom of the bag and then grab the top of the bag and pull it until it's free of creases like starch pants and then drink it to be certified. And see, this is why skill-based matchmaking is so important. I mean, they didn't have no mercy on Lil Buddy. Didn't even get to finish charging up his spirit bomb, got hit with a special beam cannon. And then to make matters worse, his own attack came back and hit him on top of the head.
Check out this new version of a proposed airline seat created by a 23-year-old.
This has got to be in the top 10 worst ideas of all time. Can you imagine being on a plane, the pilot gets on the intercom and says, "We're about to experience a bit of turbulence." Plane starts shaking, people heads bobbing. Next thing you know, dude in front of you releases some flatulence straight into your optic stems, bro. Boom, pink eye, just like that, bro. I'll tell you what, you fart on me while we flying, bro, you gonna go from flying with the birds to swimming with the fishes, because you're gonna be a dead mother. Brother, you beating on that window like you ain't got to go outside no time soon. I mean, you do know they remember faces, right? As soon as you step out that door, they're gonna be on your ass like Texas drivers on the highway. What kind of shenanigans were you partaking in to have your car looking like it's got a cold? That's how Scooby-Doo knows look when he smell evil afoot.
Processing the most triggering breakup I've had in 9 years.
So you went through a rough breakup. Totally understand. That's pretty simple. Human nature. What I don't get is that you went and got your phone and propped it up, or possibly even put it on one of these bad boys, and then you got in the bed and you started doing that little gyration that you was doing. And then 9 times out of 10, you might have messed up. And you did that for like multiple takes to make sure it looked exactly how you want it. And then you posted it on the internet. You know, women, despite what y'all think, this is actually the kind of things that guys be doing when they hang out together. Because this don't make no sense. I mean, how do you even discover this was a possibility? You know what I'm saying? And I know it was the guys on the left idea because the skill gap is very apparent. Okay, that man just got gapped on a stick. Okay, first of all, that's the most majestic cow I've ever seen in my entire life. Secondly, that looks like number 4 from Kids Next Door. And also, is it just me, or does it look like that cow talks like this? Like, yeah, gnarly pounder.
Android phone. Red flag. You have an Android?
I don't know how many times I gotta say this, but Androids are better than iPhones, okay? And I am on an iPhone right now. It's not really too many logical explanations as to buying one, you know? Most people bought them because you got guilted into it, you know? They said you was broke because you had an Android. Let me tell you something. Android's not cheap, all right? And the difference is you actually get your money's worth when you buy an Android or iPhone. They're going to come out one this year, probably the iPhone 15 XR or something crazy like that. They'll add another camera, a new emoji, and charge you $12,000 more.
Eating cereal before my first day at school, and the second I took a bite, I knew something.
Okay, I got a quick question for y'all. What came first, the milk or the cow? Neither. It was the bull on top of that cereal. Boy, that's a bowl of Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
I used to rub my own jizz all over my face, and I would leave it on overnight, kind of like a facial mask when I was...
Today, I've decided that I want to become an influencer. You know, I got all these followers. It's about time I started using it to change the world. And so my first order of business is I need everybody watching this video to go and acquire one of these, right? Now, it doesn't have to be exactly like this, but something similar. Now, basically what you want to do is you want to go purchase an assortment of papers like this here. And what you can do is you get you a pencil, a pen, anything that, you know, you want to write with. And basically what you're going to do is you're going to take thoughts like the one that you just had, and you're going to write them down in the confines of this little apparatus, if you will, okay? And then you're going to take that, you're going to close it, and then don't let nobody, and I mean nobody, read it.
Is it true that a speed limit in America is just a suggestion?
Well, kinda. I mean, legally, no. But technically, yes. Like, it depends on where you live at. You know, in Texas, it's absolutely a suggestion, okay? I'd suggest you drive just as fast as everybody else for your own safety. Because if you don't, you're going to get put in harm's way. But Louisiana, on the other hand, I wouldn't suggest that, okay? As a matter of fact, you speed through there if you want to. And watch how a state trooper spawn from behind a billboard or a tree. And if they pull you over, a ticket is the best case scenario for you. Whoever recorded that video know they ain't right, man. How y'all gonna forget to tell bro to change the target and priority? It was still set to Nick.
Walked in on somebody jerking off in the bathroom today at work. Isn't that amazing? Yeah!
So when I was in high school, I had this friend named Josh. And Josh had Down syndrome. So one day, I leave class to go to the bathroom. And to my surprise, Josh is in the bathroom playing with his tallywhacker, bro. He beating the centimeter Peter, okay? Now, I'm, like, at the point, I'm finna just, like, leave because, like, now I don't even want to use the bathroom because he at the urinal, but he in the middle urinal, and it's only 2 more, and they right beside him, and I don't really want to be around all that. So, but he seen me, and so he was like, hey, Fredo, help me zip my pants. But the problem is, for one, I knew he knew how to zip his pants up because, like, I know Josh. And then, 2, he was still beating at me, bro. And so now I'm offended. I'm appalled. I'm like, hey, bro, I know you got that down, but what's up? So I leave. And I walk out the door. The principal see me. He like, dang, Fredo, like you just lost your dog. What happened? Josh walk out, still beating at me. He like, hey, Josh, zip your pants up. I'm like, bro, what?
When you play golf, how do you know where the ball is?
Nah, but like, actually, I'm gonna need an answer too, because like I grew up poor. I didn't even have the money to think about playing golf. Okay, that's a very expensive sport to play. But I have played golf on like Wii Sports and GTA 5. And you know, on there when I hit the ball, it's a little line that follow it and a map on the side. And then once it lands, it teleports you to where the ball at so you can keep playing. But like in real life, you ain't got none of that. And so like when I watched Tiger Woods and them on TV, he hit the ball, they hit one of these numbers. So I'm like, I don't see nothing. So like, how y'all do that?
In Egypt, we don't say don't touch that. We say...
Well, down south in America, we got a variety of ways of saying things, so I'm only going to show you my favorite 2, okay? Now, the first one got a little bit of sarcasm in it, okay? They're going to say something like, go ahead if you're bad. Now, let me tell you, no matter where you come from or what you've been told, I'm letting you know right now that you are not bad, okay? You ain't bad, you ain't nothing. Now, the second one is probably the most important because it's the most popular. It's real quick, 2 sound effects. Don't touch it.
When I tell you I had no idea Texas was going to be this hot.
You said it's hot. And baby, we just getting started. See, you ain't from down south. You don't know no better yet. That humidity ain't even set in for real yet. Just wait. Okay, it causes real problems, huh? You can cook on the sidewalk. You ain't heard about nobody down from heat exhaustion yet? Your AC ain't started sweating or better yet, just flat out quit on you? No? Yeah. You gonna find out. Just wait till about July, the beginning of August when that thermostat look like a credit score. You gonna find out.
We need to go back to the old way.
I don't know if you noticed, but I'm black. We don't need to do nothing. I like freedom. And the only time I'm picking cotton is if I'm getting a new t-shirt.
Yeah, Auntie whipping that shit out. Yeah,
that's what you call good grilling.
You said good grilling. More like still grilling, bro. It's on fire. That meat darker than under a boot after a stomp. Come on, fam. She out there cooking up blown tire segments. That look like meat-flavored charcoal on that grill, man. Come on, Auntie got to bring the paper plates.
If you're not vegan, you're treating animals worse than the Nazis treated the Jews. And you are worse.
That is a crazy comparison to make. Like, first of all, the fact that you got to use Nazis as the standard of evil is usually a pretty good sign that the other thing isn't as bad. But secondly, I feel like when I watch videos like this, it's kind of hard to believe that vegans actually watch Animal Planet. Because you must think that if we don't kill the animals, they're going to live some long, prosperous life. No. Go to Discovery Channel. You're going to find 3 hyenas on a wildebeest back going to town, eating them while he's still alive. Hey, so quick fact. That wasp actually belongs to the Helichnopeidae family. Also known as the How to Train Your Dragon wasp. That thing is huge, bro. I've seen planes with shorter wings than that. That thing sounded like a weed eater when it started flying, bro. I'm not touching it. I hate to rain on your parade, but that's not all, fam. That's a tactical insertion for Uncle Sam, a freedom spawn location, okay? Help is on the way. You know, I have a really serious question, and I just want somebody to confirm or deny this. Do they still require people to drive during the driver's test? Because it seems like driver IQ has just went in the trash can, fam. I mean, I'm thoroughly convinced they only passing out driver's license and Happy Meals and cereal boxes.
Guys, let's make smoked oxtail mac and cheese. No roux, no eggs. We're going to use the starch of the...
Brother man. You said oxtail mac and cheese. You know, I'm sitting there thinking, I ain't never even seen no ox. Sure enough, I ain't had one. So, why don't you go ahead and slide me a piece? You know, I would need a therapist to tell you how that just made me feel. And it wasn't even a... No, it was. It was the part where you suck that raw egg off the counter and then spit it onto some hot dogs. And they talking about a pot. Look, you be lucky if I show up.
You trying to tell me in all this man's military, there's no room left for...
They must have this brother extinguishing hellfires. I can't tell if you've been fighting fires or fighting demons, bro. Why is you that big? Yo, huff and puff chest ass. They probably seen you on the scene with an axe and an inhaler, bro, putting out wildfires with exhalations. Hell. Your man's over there looking like an unplugged bathtub and you laughing? That ain't no friendship. That's a friend kayak at best, man. Let Mother Nature have me in the headlock and you giggling. You better go to the depths of the ocean and call him Poseidon and tell him not to turn me loose, because if he do, it's over with for you.
Juicy.
The craziest part about this video is bro threw on the chef glove like he really cooked up some fire. Boy, that's a pan of health code violations, man. An alchemist meal. This what you get when you dine at a garbage disposal, boy. Chum bucket cuisine right there. You got critters in that joint, boy. Ain't nobody finna eat that. Now, I'm no expert, but I think that baby's teething. As a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure of it. That is the most efficient teething I've ever seen in my life. That's a teething speed run. That baby's going to have teeth by tomorrow.
Every time you pronate or rotate your forearm so your palms are facing the ground.
Boy, that's great. Dance battle caught you. Come on, fam. Y'all thought I was going to let you make it, bro? I ain't finna let you make nothing, dog. Man, you gotta get that work, bro. Come on, bro. I'm cooking. I'm cooking. You know, this video really makes you appreciate modern day technology, because at least if somebody drop a bomb on you now, you probably gonna die before you even realize it landed. But back in the day, you know, back when Paul Revere was inventing snitching, boy, they had cannons. You know what I'm saying? You be in the trench with a musket, bro. You done got that ramen noodle packet, tore it open, pour it off in there, stuff it with the stick. You got a little pellet to shoot out. One shot, that's it. You come over the top, and a cannon blew your sternum out your back, head still stationary. Boy, that'll blew the patriotism out of me, man. Don't that make you just appreciate peace?
Laps at my school.
I think I'm gonna do like 50. Yeah.
So when I was in high school, I go into the cafeteria one day, and I see the recruiters. Now, mind you, I walk around with headphones on all the time because I don't like being bothered. But I seen them point at the pull-up bar. So I'm like, oh, you know, it ain't nothing to it. I can get a couple reps in real quick. So I hop up on the pull-up bar. I hit about 40 of them back to back. Hop down. I'm finna walk off. They grab my shoulder like, why'd you stop? You know, you weren't struggling yet. I'm like, you know, I was finna go eat. I just wanted to do a couple pull-ups. And they was like, you know, you're pretty athletic, man. You should think about joining the Army. I was like, you know what else is really athletic? Bullets.
Bro, what in the ever-loving shit am I looking at right now?
It is very apparent that you got curiosity stained on one of your chromosomes, so I'm going to help you out, Tyler. This is not a time for questions, okay? This is the part of the movie where you leave, right? We're not trying to make it to the end of the movie. We don't even want to be on the cast. Roll the credits.
Oh, God. Oh, my.
You know, I don't know if y'all been paying attention to recent events, but I think the ocean trying to tell us something. Like, maybe we should just leave the ocean alone for a little bit. Maybe think about what it's like to be an ocean. You know, what if some sharks came to your house and threw a party in the middle of your living room like you didn't live there? Maybe you took a trip and paid $250,000 to come see your dead grandma earn. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we in the wrong. Brother man, I must say, it's a mighty fine sandwich you got there. But you know, I actually have one of my own. Nah, I'd like to propose a trade. That sandwich right there for this one right here. What's it gonna be? You gonna make me big? Or you gonna give me peace? So you said 6 kids, and then it take 9 months to get 1 kid, basically a year. So we're gonna say 1 times 6, that's 6. Then you said you 22. So you take the 6, you subtract the 6 from the 22, and if my calculations is correct, you was fucking.
Your wiener's the size of a Tic Tac.
That's why your breast smells so good.
Hey, listen, I don't know who raising that kid, but y'all are raising him right, okay? He gonna wreak havoc in public school, man. Make sure little Timmy gets some ice cream today.
The people who lived in the 90s or earlier, instead of using a phone before going to bed, what did you do? Just sleep?
Well, it depends. You know, some days I'd beatbox into a fan, make a fortress with all the sheets that's on my bed, sneak into the kitchen to eat stuff that I wasn't supposed to be eating, knock on my parents' door and run away and pretend I was asleep. But most days, well, I don't know about y'all, but I have siblings. I have 4. I have 2 brothers, and we shared a room my entire life. But my older brother, he would get bored at night. And you know what he'd do to cure that boredom? He would roast the shit out of me. I mean, this man flamed me every single day, dog. And I mean, for hours, bro. I used to have to go to sleep to escape the jokes. This man told me what I was built like in 1,000,002 ways. And little did he know he shaped me into the comedian I am today.
Today I messed up by getting way too drunk and being intimate with my grandfather.
I'm gonna need some of y'all to start treating y'all thoughts like y'all social security number, okay? Don't share it with nobody. It's okay to just die with some things. I don't even know how you ended up in this situation, but do you know the amount of damage it would cause on a bad day for this to happen, bro? This is worse than getting your belt loop caught on a doorknob, bro. This would have sent me over the edge. But I am an expert, so don't you worry. Now, it's a quick solution. All you got to do is get a new house.
So, when is a good time to quit your job?
When you wake up every day dreading going to work. Or even worse, when you off and you spend the entirety of your off day thinking about how you got to go back to work. And it's depressing. Or even worse than that, when you didn't want to go to work, but you got up and you went to that job and you got in that parking lot and you had to throw yourself a pep rally just to get you to get out the car and clock in. You need to quit.
I've been trying to go to sleep for the past 2 hours. I can't stop thinking about this submarine that went missing.
So if you didn't know, a group of rich people decided to pay $250,000 to get a ticket to take a submarine down to see the Titanic. Bet you know what that movie's about. You know what happened? They got the full experience. They done went missing. Now, this is the thing. Me personally, I believe that if God wanted me in the water, he would have gave me gills and fins. But I ain't got none now to do it. So you don't see me on there. I mean, not that I had to worry about it anyway. I was too broke. But that ain't the point. We got to remember, these are people's lives. They probably gone, if we being real. Because that's just, I mean, we think about it. I'm not the smartest person in the world. But there is the smartest person in the world. And despite that fact, we still don't know what all is in the ocean. And they still went in there. It's a skill issue.
Does the millennial generation have a midlife crisis?
I'm sorry, but did you say midlife crisis? That's funny. That's funny. You said midlife crisis. Now, see, I don't know where you've been, but we've been in crisis since I came out the womb. And see, this is why it's important to know when to put the sneakers down, okay? Ball ain't life no more. Maybe you should try something like fatherhood or being a tech wizard. You know, that might be a little more up your alley. That sounded like the sound effects in an old school King Batch video. I know your spinal cord in shambles.
Buzzing cigarette.
Hey, cuz, I'm right here, cuz.
I think a red flag an understatement. I know they say you shouldn't judge a book by its cover, but that man is a billboard for dastardly deeds. Okay, that's nonsense personified. Do y'all see what's taking place? Bro smoking a Newport in a substance that require you to have good lungs to survive. Okay, then he got on no shirt, but still fitted. Like, how you got on black jeans with a belt still sagging, with Air Force Ones on, the black ones? Whatever they say he did it.
Gooseneck barnacles are one of the most expensive seafoods in the world. Just one.
I will admit, I had no idea that you could eat a barnacle, but I had pretty good faith that nobody out there would even try it. But to know that y'all out here paying the big bucks to eat sea acne, bro, that look like rhinoceros warts, and y'all out here paying to eat it, bro, y'all disgust me.
Take an Oreo and you stick it in the microwave.
You said microwave. Looks more like a CT scanner for food to me. I mean, maybe I'm too broke to understand, because your microwave look better than my oven.
I just have to shake hands with him and cut. That's fine.
You know, maybe I wasn't clear enough the last time I did this, so I'm going to say it one more time. The best tactic to use in a knife fight is the ear-to-pocket method. And if you don't know what it is, here's an example. Now, if you look closely, you'll see that I'm not leaving no room for me to be stabbed, okay? I'm getting up out of there, boy. I'm scooting meat road runner on him. I'm trying to tell you, boy, I'm running like the water in a wealthy household. Look back to make sure I wasn't in danger. That's how fast you gotta move.
Restaurant is opening in Toronto where all the food is made by chefs who have HIV.
Hey, look, it's easy to get on the internet and talk about these people, bro. Okay, go on Yelp and leave the bad reviews. But if it's one thing I know for sure, bro, no matter what they go through, everybody on that staff gonna remain positive.
So if your power ever go out, you need to cook your food.
Now, see, you only get this type of ingenuity in one of two places, okay? In poverty or in prison. Which one was it? Oh, I can already tell you want me to be. Brother man. You know what's crazy? I don't even know what that is. But you ain't got to explain. If you give me peace. You know, when I sit here and think about it, I think I like being called poor the regular way. Remember when y'all used to say it out in the open, how you ain't got no money? You know what I'm saying? Now y'all be doing this stuff right here. This is unnecessary because, like, I don't even know what that is. I don't know what's under there. I just know I can't afford it. But y'all, man, what happened to doing money spreads? Yeah, why y'all don't get on here and just spread the money no more? Go, like, buy a Lamborghini and just subtly put it in the background or something, bro. This right here too much.
Don't talk like one of them. You're not. Even if you'd like to be. To them, you're just a freak. Like me.